If 1 million people with a giving heart and a desire to uplift humanity had an extra $1,000 to give monthly, the implications could be profound. Here's an exploration of the potential impact. Financial impact. Monthly total giving. $1 billion. 1 million times $1,000. Annual total giving. $12 billion. Potential areas of impact. Poverty alleviation. Funding for food programs, housing initiatives, and financial support could lift millions out of poverty. Microloans for entrepreneurs in developing regions could empower sustainable local businesses. Education. Scholarships for underprivileged students could be funded worldwide. Creation and support of schools in underserved areas could transform entire communities. Healthcare. Investment in health services, including clinics, vaccinations, and clean water initiatives, could save countless lives. Research funding for diseases or mental health support programs could see a surge. Environmental conservation. Projects for reforestation, renewable energy, and cleaning up polluted areas could be massively scaled up. Support for innovations addressing climate change could accelerate global solutions. Community empowerment. Grassroots organizations focusing on local challenges could be empowered to create targeted change. Initiatives promoting equality, access to resources, and justice could gain traction. Social ripple effects. Empowerment. This resource flow could create a sense of agency among those striving for change. Collaboration. The collective spirit of 1 million people working towards a common good could inspire global movements. Inspiration. Others may be motivated to join or start similar giving initiatives, amplifying the impact. Systemic change. If strategically invested, this generosity could seed innovations, influence policy, and create long-term solutions to persistent global challenges. The infusion of resources could challenge existing systems of inequality and promote sustainable development models. Such an initiative would symbolize the power of collective action and demonstrate how shared abundance can transform the world. If 1 million people with a giving heart and a desire to uplift humanity each had an extra $5,000 to give monthly, the scale of potential impact becomes staggering. Here's what this means in practical terms. Financial impact. Monthly total giving. $5 billion. 1 million times $5,000. Annual total giving. $60 billion. Potential areas of impact. 1. Poverty eradication. Direct cash transfers. $5 billion per month could directly provide life-changing aid to over 50 million families globally, lifting them out of extreme poverty. Affordable housing. Massive funding for housing projects could eliminate homelessness in many regions worldwide. 2. Revolutionizing education. Build 100,000+ schools annually in underserved areas, providing millions access to quality education. Invest in free online learning platforms, making world-class education accessible globally. Fund teacher training programs to improve the quality of education, especially in developing nations. 3. Global healthcare transformation. Build and maintain hospitals and clinics in rural and impoverished areas, revolutionizing healthcare access. Fund universal vaccination campaigns, potentially eradicating diseases like malaria and polio. Support mental health initiatives, disaster relief, and free surgeries for those in need. 4. Environmental renewal. Launch massive global reforestation projects, planting billions of trees annually to combat climate change. Develop clean water access for every community globally. Invest in renewable energy infrastructure in regions dependent on fossil fuels, transitioning economies to sustainability. 5. Innovation and technology for good. Fund startups and nonprofits developing technologies to address global issues, such as clean energy, AI for education, and low-cost medical devices. Accelerate the creation of affordable housing technologies, such as 3D printing of homes. 6. Empowering communities. Invest in microfinance initiatives, enabling millions of small businesses to thrive in developing countries. Create community hubs for innovation, education, and entrepreneurship. Ripple effects. Global equity. With $60 billion annually, disparities in health, education, and resources could dramatically shrink. Economic growth. Empowering communities to thrive would boost local and global economies, creating cycles of growth and sustainability. Inspiration for others. Seeing such generosity could inspire others to join in, exponentially amplifying the effort. Systemic change. At $60 billion annually, the resources are on par with the annual budgets of entire nations. This could influence global policy to favor humanitarian goals. Collaborative partnerships with governments and organizations could amplify efforts, solving problems that once seemed insurmountable. Examples of specific outcomes. End hunger. $5 billion monthly could provide food security to nearly 400 million people every month. Universal education. Ensure every child worldwide has access to education, regardless of location or income. Sustainable future. Transform the trajectory of climate change and global health through massive, sustained interventions. With $5,000 extra per person per month for 1 million givers, this movement could redefine humanity's potential for collective progress and compassion. It would symbolize what's possible when resources and intent align to uplift the world. If 1 million people with a giving heart and a desire to uplift humanity each had $10,000 to give monthly, the scale of impact would be unprecedented. Here's a detailed breakdown. Financial impact. Monthly total giving. $10 billion. 1 million times $10,000, annual total giving. $120 billion. Potential areas of impact. 1. Eliminating extreme poverty. Direct cash transfers. $10 billion per month could completely eliminate extreme poverty for 100 million families globally, creating sustainable livelihoods and self-sufficiency. Establish universal basic income programs in underprivileged areas, ensuring a baseline quality of life. 2. Global education for all. Build 250,000 plus schools annually, equipping them with modern technology, libraries, and resources. Fund free, high-quality education for every child globally, regardless of location or socioeconomic background. Revolutionize higher education by providing full scholarships for millions of students. 3. Healthcare transformation. Global healthcare access. Build and operate hospitals, clinics, and mobile healthcare units, particularly in remote regions. Fully fund the eradication of diseases like malaria, tuberculosis, and HIV/AIDS through research, vaccines, and treatment programs. Provide mental health services and create global awareness campaigns to combat stigma and improve access. 4. Massive environmental impact. Fund global reforestation initiatives to plant billions of trees annually, absorbing carbon emissions and reversing deforestation. Transition entire regions to renewable energy, building solar farms, wind farms, and hydroelectric plants. Provide clean water access to every underserved community in the world, eliminating waterborne diseases. 5. Infrastructure development. Build affordable housing for millions of families, ending homelessness and unsafe living conditions. Create transportation networks, roads, and internet connectivity in remote regions to unlock economic potential. Fund sanitation and waste management systems for cities and rural areas alike. 6. Empowering local economies. Provide microloans and seed funding to entrepreneurs, helping millions start small businesses. Support cooperatives and fair trade organizations, uplifting local farmers, artisans, and small-scale producers. 7. Innovation and research. Fund cutting-edge research in medicine, education, energy, and agriculture to solve the world's biggest challenges. Develop technologies to combat climate change, enhance food production, and improve global transportation systems. 8. Emergency response. Create a global network of disaster relief funds, enabling rapid responses to natural disasters, pandemics, and conflicts. Fund long-term recovery and rebuilding efforts in war-torn or disaster-stricken areas. Social ripple effects. End of extreme disparities. $120 billion annually could dramatically reduce global inequities in wealth, health, and opportunity. Empowered communities. Millions of people would have the resources to thrive, not just survive, creating a more stable and just world. Global cooperation. Such a movement would inspire collaboration between governments, organizations, and individuals on a scale never seen before. Systemic and policy change. With a budget comparable to the GDP of some nations, this initiative could influence global policy reforms in healthcare, education, and environmental protection. Establish long-term institutions to manage and multiply the impact of the funds. Shift the narrative about wealth, generosity, and humanity's shared responsibility. Examples of outcomes. Hunger eradicated. $10 billion monthly could end hunger for 700+ million people worldwide. Universal healthcare. Bring high-quality healthcare to billions, saving millions of lives annually. Sustainable global infrastructure. Transform global infrastructure, ensuring clean energy, water, and sanitation for every community. Transformational possibility. At $10 billion per month, this movement could catalyze systemic change on a global scale. It wouldn't just address symptoms of global challenges, it could permanently transform the structures that cause them. This collective giving power would be a beacon of hope, proving humanity's capacity to unite for